Well, some people choose to talk through their hands, through their creativity. I want you to take a look at this lovely little excerpt. I said to my mom, I want to make surfboards. Dave Stubbs. Well, Dave Stubbs, he'd always believed that shaping a surfboard was a form of art. But it wasn't until he had the opportunity to shape his own board that he realized it was, in fact, his labor of love.
I think I was about 16 or so. I started hacking around in the garage. I made a couple of boards myself, I took them to the beach, everyone saw them, then they started wanting them, and from there it just grew. Hi, I'm Dave Stubbs, a surfboard designer. At school, I couldn't afford surfboards. I liked working with my hands, and I started making them. It was the best and easiest way to get hold of a surfboard that I couldn't afford. I studied land surveying. I think I studied for 3 years, and then I said, no, this isn't for me. I loved working with my hands, so I said to my mum, I'm going to make surfboards. And I must admit, they backed me all the way, and yeah, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be where I am now. The first surfboard I made, I rode all the way on my bicycle from Rondebosch East all the way to Cape Town. There was a guy called John Whitmore, who used to make the surfboard blanks in those days, and rode home with a surfboard blank under my arm, got to the garage, hacked it out, and I remember I started glassing it, and the resin went hard on me, and it was stuck all over my fingers. It was a complete mess. Somehow I managed to salvage it and make a surfboard out of it. But that was the start. That was the first surfboard, and one I will never forget. So someone would come in, we'd obviously sit and design the board. I would design it on the computer. From there, it would go to a CNC machine where the board would sort of get it cut to like 80%. From there, I would take it and then I would refine it, shape it, finish it, do all the little odds and ends to it. I would take it to the guy that does the fiberglass work, and he would finish it and put all the fin boxes and plugs and all the finishing work on it, from which I would then get it back, check it, and then obviously give it to the client. And hopefully it turns out to be, what they want, and makes them happy. For me, that's, what I try and achieve. I think new design and new materials, for me, has always been something that I've sought after, is making boards differently, lighter, stronger. For me, that ignites my passion, and I'm always trying to do different things. I know it has changed quite a bit with the advent of shaping machines, but still, hands-on surfboards are definitely awesome. It does help to be a relatively good surfer, to be able to be a good shaper, because you need to take what you make and get out there and test it. And that's kind of how you grow and how you make things progress. What would I say to someone that wants to enter this career? Do it if you're really passionate about it, but you're not going to make serious money out of doing it. I mean, I must admit, I have enjoyed doing it. It's also the smile I see on people's faces when I've made a board for them, and they really love it. I think that's probably the best thing about the job.